Hello everybody, and I was going to say Mark's Remarks here, but you already know that already. Anyway, so today's dinner is going to be another discounted bargain price from the Co-op. They've actually seen fit to put the discount label over what the pie is, but I can tell you that I think it's meat pie. It says short crust pastry filled with British meat, the British beef and potato. There you go, meat and potato pie. Anyway, the original price was £1.35. They've discounted it because it's late in the evening, and I got it way beyond 20 to 3, let me tell you. But they wouldn't discount it any further than 68p. So I got 2 of these, and what I've decided to do was to put them. They're already hot, and they're in the hot cabinet. But I've got to heat them up over here in the microwave. Whoa, wow, these are steaming. Okay, there you go. That's what they look like, and they're very, very hot. There's a lot of steam coming there. Anyway, okay, let's put it over there. And also, in the way of vegetables, I've got. I'll show you the packet in a moment. I've got Tesco's own brand, everyday value, cheapest on the shelf potatoes. It was a little while ago that I bought these. If memory serves, these are approximately 30p a can, around the 30. They as much as 35, but I really can't remember. But they're in the area of 30p. Now these, I buy these cans are about approximately 17 to 20 pence, around that. Different shops, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, they all have slightly different prices for the same product, but these are approximately 20. Oh, actually, what have I got? Anyway, okay, well, what I've done there. Anyway, well, what I did, I've accidentally put sweet corn there, so ignore that and pretend that says carrots. Okay, so we've got pie 68, second pie 68. That should have read carrots. For some reason I put sweet corn. Anyway, it's about 25p. And then potatoes, approximately 30. Okay, so today's dinner is going to run me £1.91. Now that doesn't include ketchup, because I'm using the sachets that I've acquired from fast food restaurants. What I do, even if you're not buying anything in there, even if you're buying a drink or just some chips or anything, just say, listen, let me have a couple of sauces, will you? And if they give you any crap, just tell them it's for somebody who you're having dinner with at a table over around, at the other end of the shop. I mean, for the amount that they earn and the age that they are, they always have kids on the couch. They're not going to argue with it, so just ask for some sachets. Okay. Yeah, and I find that, because I buy them by the case. They come in 12 cans in a case. I buy potatoes, I buy carrots, sweet corn and peas. I've got another one here. Yeah, I buy them, 12 in a case, sometimes 2 cases at a time. I mean, at that price, what's that? I mean, say you got, it's £3, what's that, £3.60? So potatoes, for 12 of them, I make that £3.60 a case, which is really good, And imagine, it's now the pie, the 2 pies have gotten, oh there we go, they've gotten buried. But I'm going to try the pie on its own, because I've never had the pie. Now, at this point, you could even put ketchup in there. Sorry, not ketchup, gravy, if you wanted. I personally don't. I go for the, I like it not dry, but, but I don't always have ketchup, gravy. Let's see. It's says a meat and potato pie. Short crust pastry filled with British beef and potato. Ingredients: short crust. Bloody, I'm trying to do this without the shadow. Short crust pastry. It's got a load of stuff in the pastry. Vegetable oil, rapeseed oil, all kinds of stuff. Potato, 22%. Contains a whole bunch of stuff. Beef, 15%. Yeah, it's you don't always find it, you know, lower than 15%. 12 to 15% is pretty much the lowest when you come to these, you know, ready meals of any kind. They don't often put more than that. But as for pies go, I mean, even at 60, I mean, they started off at £1.35. Then they went down to 68p. So it's approximately half price within a few pence. Yeah. I mean, at £1.35 they're very expensive. Even at 68p, they're not that, you know, not totally cheap. I mean, you can get cheaper frozen pies, but but these, you know, to make a good change, they're already cooked, you know, so you don't got to sit around half an hour. You've got to heat them up in the microwave. They're actually good. They taste more of potato than anything else. The actual beef is not, you know, high on the list of flavours. But yeah, potato mostly. The pastry is quite good. It microwaves well. The pastry is kind of dry and crumbly. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, well, it's not like really dry where it's, you know, it's like overly dry. You need a drink with it. It's just, I mean, what I'm saying is it's not moist. Some pies can be quite moist because of the gravy and whatnot that's in it. But it has a dry texture. And yeah, as for the rest of it, the potatoes are fine. And you know, I mean, the way I figure it, how badly can they mess up a can of potatoes, you know? Potatoes, you've got I think I read somewhere, I think you've got like about 100 different brands of potato, or types of potato. I'm sure it's about in the hundreds, you know, above 100. But of course we only use, in England, I think we only use like, you know, half a dozen. You know, other countries use different types. And these are new potatoes, it says. You know, so I mean, you know, they're kind of small, you know, which is what you want. You know, I mean, you don't want a big jacket potato. But yeah, the carrots are fine. The carrots are very, they mush. They're kind of not mush, but they're not crunchy. You know, but I mean, they have been boiled to death in that pan over there. And this is not easy with a spoon. But all in all, you know, this is a good, wholesome, cheap dinner. I mean, there has been known when I'll be throwing a big tin of sweet corn on top of this as well. You know, just for the hell of it. But I'm just having a light one today. But it goes to show, if you go in at the right time in the co-op. I mean, the woman was even talking about throwing them away, you know, rather than discount them anymore. I mean, I was sort of like, you know, I mean, they were pretty well discounted. But I thought, you know, if I could sort of push them to 50p a go, that would be great, you know. At least I can say to you, got a really good bargain. But it's surprising, you know, she was actually saying how, well, I got the impression that she would, you know, she you know, wasn't against throwing them away. Whereas you'd think at least they're trying to make some money on them by, you know, giving them away at cost, you know, at least that'd be something. But throwing them away, you're losing money. You know. But yeah, if you go into the co-op, or if you live near a Tesco or Sainsbury's or Morrison's, Asda, they'll all be doing the same thing. If they've got a hot plate or hot cupboard, or keep an eye on the dates on meats and stuff. packaged meats and go in there. If you're lucky and nobody's bought them, you can buy them in at a discount. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough talking. That's right. What I'm going to put this over here, and then hopefully over here I'm going to be able to manage to. What I'll do, I've actually figured this out only the other day. I'm going to put my subscribe button, my little icon, somewhere, probably there. If you're not subscribed already, please click on that. You'll be in subscribe, and then up in the corner here, I'm going to put a couple of links to some other videos that I've been doing. Okay, so that'll be the last 20 seconds of the video. Okay then. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you appreciate the £1.91 I spent on today's dinner. So it can be done. You can eat well. I mean, this will fill you up for, less than £2, Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.